gonna do a quick corn snake care video today. First, I'll start with the cage requirements. For one less than 2 feet, I would keep them in about a 10-gallon. Make sure if it's just a baby, you could keep it in smaller. Make sure there's a lot of hides for it. The bedding in the cage, pretty much any bedding is fine for them as long as you do not use pine or cedar bedding that is toxic to snakes. And then for the hides, you need 2 hides. I keep 1 humid hide, and I keep 1 just normal hide. The humid hide I keep on the hot side, which should be about 85 degrees, and the cool hide I keep, which has no humidity, it's just a log hide, I keep on the cool side, which the cage absent temperature should be about 70 degrees. That's what I keep mine at. Then you need a water dish in there, and the water dish does not necessarily have to be big enough for a corn snake to soak in it. It's preferred, but it's not like a major requirement, at least not in my opinion. Then you should freeze all bedding before you use it to prevent mites. Just a precaution to take there. You can also bake it at like 350 degrees to get rid of any mites that might be in it. Then you should make sure there are clamps on your cage to make sure your snake cannot escape. If your snake is not secure in its cage, it will escape. Then you have the issue of shedding. Shedding, humidity for them normally is not too big of an issue. They do live in America, so if you live in America, then humidity definitely shouldn't be an issue. You're fine with pretty much any humidity as long as they're shedding in one piece. Then you have feeding. Feed them 1 mouse that is a little bit thicker than the thickest part of their body a week. An adult, if you have an extremely long, you might want to feed 2 mice a week, just because it has a lot more length to build up. You should only feed them once every 7 days though. So you feed them 2 mice a week, feed them on the same day. Handling, they're very docile. I mean, mine every once in a while will pretend it's not, but I know it's just an empty threat. Then you should not handle them while they're in shed. You should also not handle them within 2 days after eating. One more thing about shed, their belly will turn pink, and then their eyes will turn blue when they're getting ready to shed. After their eyes stop being blue and cloudy, a few days later they're shed. Just give you a side view of him. He's kind of wrapping around my arm. Don't want to drop him or anything. And that is pretty much the care of a corn snake. Sorry that at the end of this video you don't have too good of a view of him. And that's pretty much all there is to it. Don't go just with this video alone. It will not be you should do a lot of research before you get any animal that you've never kept before. And like I said, this is short, so I probably didn't get it all. I might have, but it's doubtful. It's just about a 4-minute video. So that does it for corn snake care. Let's see if I can get you one more shot of his face. There was a short one. There he is. His name is Montley. And that does it for corn snake care.